Hi guys, happy Tuesday. So if any of you are on here right now, please leave a comment in the chat to let me know how you got here today and how you knew I was going live. I sent out some different notifications to everyone, and I know some people can make it live and some can't. So even if you're popping on watching the replay, I'd love it if you'd leave a comment. So I'm really excited. Today's Giving Tuesday. If you don't kind of know what that is, it's all about giving back, kind of in the theme of Thanksgiving. And so what I want to try to do this at this time of year, and it kind of Giving Tuesday kind of prompted it, is really try to give back to you guys in my community and the people that follow me and just, all my connections in general. And as part of that, now and also into the new year, I want to try to do more of these live streams with topics that you'd find to be helpful in your businesses, in your life. They're not all business related, but since that is the focus of my business, it's probably going to be most of what I talk about. But there is going to be other things around mindset and that kind of thing. So today, what I want to talk about is how to stay authentic in your business and in your brand. And this is totally not scripted, by the way. I do have some kind of bullet points of things I want to touch on so I don't forget. But I'm just going to kind of spitball some of the things I wanted to touch on and let you know how you can make that happen. So the first thing I want to talk about is my personal experience. And so, I think all good things come from experience and learning from mistakes. And I've made a lot of them. I've been in business now for roughly 8.5 years, and it's been a journey and a fun one, lots of mistakes, lots of successes, and I'm really thankful for the successes that I've had, the support I've had, my community and my team that have helped me kind of make everything happen. So for that, I want to show my gratitude and give thanks for that. But funny enough, one of the things I wanted to talk about is perfection. And I think a lot of people get caught up in perfection, like finding the perfect picture for your social media post, finding the perfect thing to say, finding the perfect place to do something, making sure you look perfect. Maybe that's more of a, I don't know, I think that's more of a mindset thing, but I think a lot of people run into it. And I think that's why a lot of people steer away from live streams and videos and that kind of thing. And I've been guilty of that before. And that's why I'm talking about these mistakes. And the truth is, funny enough, on my way to where I am at right now, I came across an Instagram photo with a quote on it, and I just want to share that with you. It said, "Perfection is the opposite of success," and it's so true. And I think this really speaks to the authenticity of who you are, your brand, and your business. And I came from before I started my business, I came from more of a corporate setting, and in that corporate setting, it was more about I would say appearances, appearing professional, whatever that means, but being a little more, I don't want to say rigid, but more, just more formal. And in reality, I found that to be a fallacy when carrying that kind of mindset over to online business and even businesses in general. Not just online business. I mean, not that you don't want to be professional, but everybody, you want to be real. And in real life, people don't behave in that way, in that kind of formal way with the people that you connect with, the people that you work with, that you're close with, that you want to make those connections with. So I really struggled with that personally, to get out of that formal, really formal mindset with emails and posts and messages and videos and everything like that. And I look back on some of the things that I did and I'm like, oh my gosh, I sound like such a fake. And that's funny. I just want to kind of go into some other things, but seeming perfect, I mean, nobody's perfect. Nobody is perfect whatsoever. So you want to you want to get away from perfection. And being imperfect is going to make you more authentic. And that is a really difficult thing for a lot of people to get over. It's like, you want to seem perfect to present your brand and to have people trust you and to have that rapport. But the reality is people don't talk perfectly all the time. People don't say the right things all the time. People make mistakes. People make grammar errors. People, mix up things on their schedule. They don't look 100% every day. I mean, does that mean people don't get sick? I mean, people get sick. People have crappy days. I have a potty mouth, I swear. I try to do better about that. I try to be better about that, but I'll get there now that I have a little one. But people swear, and not that I'm gonna be dropping F-bombs left and right in emails and posts, but that's my true authentic self. I wrote an email earlier this year, and if you're not on my email list, you can, on my website, you can join. I have a bunch of free trainings, so you'll get new messages from me, notifications about live streams like this, if you want to take a look at any of those free or paid courses. But I wrote an email earlier in the year, and it was 100% just about who I am, the real me. Liking tattoo, just some of the vulnerabilities, and even the vulnerabilities, the most successful projects I've had, the most engaging content I've had have been pieces that I have been extremely vulnerable in. And truthfully, I was scared shitless to share some of the things that I shared. I had a very personal thing happen to me in the middle of the summer. I did a video about that, and I kind of got to this point that I got sick of trying so hard to be perfect, and I was sick of the excuses, and I kind of got to this point where I was like, you know what, screw it. If people don't like me, then they don't like my business, and we're not going to be a good fit anyway. So that's where the authenticity comes through. And ever since then, I've had more success, more engagement, people sending me messages, thanking me for being so genuine, for sharing these things. And I think that's such an important part of authenticity in your brand and in your business. And the reality is people don't like fakes. People can read through the crap. They can see through the bullshit. And so it is so important. And that's why I think being authentic is so important. You don't need to be perfect all the time. That is just the bottom line and the truth. And at the end of the day, we all make excuses for why we can't be more authentic. Well, people aren't going to trust me. People are going to think I'm crazy. People are going to judge me for this, or judge me for this mindset, or judge me for that. And it's really, all that is just excuses, because the people that you want to work with need to be on the same page and jive with you and your personality. And that kind of, I'm kind of going off track here, but that also leads me into, people get so afraid of competition. There is so much business to be had out there, in the virtual world, as a freelancer, as an online business manager, as a consultant, and you name it. There's so much business to be had out there and so many needs. And at the end of the day, it's about you as the authentic person, who you're going to match up with, and who's going to be a good fit for you, and who is going to find you to be a good fit. So that authenticity is going to be the key to finding the success that you want. So you got to overcome those fears to really break through, get to that authenticity, and find the success. Now, somebody once said to me, well, what's the difference then, Megan, between your brand, being authentic in your brand, and being authentic in your business? And that's a great question. And that's why I combine the two. Because really, there isn't much of a difference. Your personal brand, who you are, you need to be true to yourself. But then that also needs to carry through in your business and how you engage with your audience, engage with the people that follow you, engage with your clients. Those are actually almost identical. With the branding aspect, you need to think long and hard about what speaks to you. What message do you want to send? What are you passionate about? Even things like with your branding, even something as simple as, what colors do you resonate with? And those need to be incorporated into your logo, your website, your social media. Something as simple as that is important with your brand. You want to be consistent, and that authenticity is going to come through in those colors and those logos and your personality. It's going to align. If you present, I started off with a really corporate, again, go back to the corporate mindset. I started off with a very corporate-ish website, and I have found more success. I rebranded under my name. People knew more about me and my name than they did about the business. And so that created some kind of confusion in the messaging. And so about a year ago, give or take, I rebranded. I changed my colors. I changed the focus of my website. I made it more of a personal brand instead of seeming like a business. I have a business. I have a team. But that corporate persona did not speak well to the people that I wanted to work with. I didn't have the same response. So something like that is still super important in your branding. So while they're separate, they're also together at the same time. Your authenticity in your brand and your authenticity in your business, those are very similar and they're very connected. The last thing I want to touch on, and it goes with it kind of ties into all of this, is if you haven't seen yet on social media or in my email marketing, last night I had a Cyber Monday, Black Friday special that ended. And I'm going to extend it to the people that are watching this. There's no email that's going to go out about it. If you are watching this video, if you feel like you need to rebrand your website and you need a simple information only, no blog, no e-commerce website, I have a 50% off offer for you on the boutique websites. I literally have one spot left. All of my spots got filled. So I'm going to extend that out if you have any interest in rebranding or kind of redoing and working this into the new year, and you want a new site, a really simple site that's personal and speaks to you. Contact me at support@megandixononline.com, and we can talk about what you're looking for and if that last spot is the best fit for you. It is 50% off instead of $600. It's $300, you guys. $300 for a 7-page customized, personal, branded website. So that's it for me today. I'm going to just see here if we have any questions in the chat. And so far it looks like not. So I hope that you guys found this helpful today. Have a wonderful day. It's a beautiful, crisp, fall, sunny day here in Wisconsin. And we will see you on the next live stream. Bye.